What we're seeing at the moment is a full frontal attack on higher education from both management in universities and also from the government. These attacks don't just affect students and don't just affect staff, but affect all of us, both in our campus community and externally. And it's really important as students we get behind the stuff that staff are doing. In the future we can work together as students fighting and staff fighting.
The feelings of feeling lost and cheated that a lot of students are feeling, and they're having the impression that tutors and lecturing staff are not there enough for them and not answering their questions and not giving them the extra time, is specifically because lecturing staff and tutors are being more and more pressed to work more for less money. Therefore, if students want their degrees to be meaningful and they want to get the response that they're expecting and the attention they're expecting, then they need to secure the work of their tutors and need to make sure that tutors are respected, are paid enough for the time that they give, and generally treated like proper workers.
I think this strike is actually really important on Tuesday, because not only is it a strike to defend the pay of staff who are facing a 13% pay cut in the last 2 or 3 years, but actually this strike is the first time since the Tories have come to power that all three university trade unions are taking action to say no, actually enough is enough. Because if you think about what's happened since the Tories have come to power, we've seen a trebling of tuition fees, we've seen huge privatisation, huge cuts to funding, and course closures and so on. So actually this is a really, really important strike, and I feel it would be totally unfair of students to let staff go out alone and to let staff actually put their necks on the line and go on strike, when actually we need to fully support them and show that we're fully behind them.
I think students should support the strike, because the strike, of course, it is about pay, but it's about much more than that. It's about the fact that the Tories have an agenda of downgrading education and wanting to do it on the cheap. And that's why they're not paying people their proper wages, 13% pay cut since the start of the economic crisis. And you put it in the whole picture of selling off the student loans, which means that actually students could have interest rates go up and at the mercy of loan sharks coming after their loan debt when they can't get the jobs that they want to get after university. When you think about the whole agenda to education, trying to change the curriculum, Michael Gove's attacks on education, this is about the future of education, and lecturers and university workers across campus are fighting for better pay, for better conditions, no to privatisation, but also for the whole future of education. That affects everybody, so we want to see students getting down the picket lines, taking banner down, showing support and joining all the strike rallies and demos.